Hold up, y'all. Did you hear about Diddy's recent wild drama that's shaking up the celebrity world? We're talking secret parties, A-list celebs, and a scandal so shocking it has everyone clutching their pearls. Like, how does a personal trainer get mixed up in a celebrity scandal involving Diddy's dark side? Oh, we've got receipts. And trust me, you're not ready for what's about to unfold. So buckle up, because this tea is piping hot, and we're spilling it all in today's video. Let's just get straight into it, because this drama is too juicy to skip. If you thought Diddy's past was messy, you're not even ready for this. The man just can't seem to stay out of lawsuits. And let me tell you, this time it's a lot darker than anything we've seen before. And guess what? We're talking 10 lawsuits all circling around some seriously disturbing behavior. I mean, how does one even get involved in all this? But hold tight, because I'm breaking it all down for you, starting with his latest party scandal that has the internet in a complete frenzy. So, Diddy's 2022 BET Awards after party was supposed to be one of those high-class, celebrity-studded nights. Like, you know how it goes. Dressed to the nines, rubbing elbows with A-listers, and sipping on cocktails like it's nobody's business. Except, it wasn't just cocktails being served, if you know what I mean. Let's rewind to when this all started. A personal trainer was invited to Diddy's exclusive after-party by a high-profile fashion designer. Now, at first glance, it seemed like a great networking opportunity. Get into the scene, make some connections, maybe land a new celebrity client. But things took a nasty turn the moment he stepped into Diddy's Hollywood Hills mansion. And here's where it gets crazy. The trainer is picked up in this fancy black Lincoln Navigator. So far, so good. But the second he gets to the mansion, he's greeted by one of Diddy's business associates and, get this, he's forced to sign a non-disclosure agreement on the spot. Red flag? Anyone? Oh, but it gets worse. After signing, he's handed a drink that looks like a basic tequila soda. But here's the kicker. This wasn't just a regular cocktail. According to the lawsuit, this drink had something way more sinister in it. Yeah, you guessed it. He was drugged. Now this is where it goes from 0 to 100 real quick. Our guy starts feeling disoriented, dizzy, and realizes something is seriously off. He later learns that Diddy and his team had spiked his drink with GHB, a powerful drug known for incapacitating its victims. The poor guy was basically a walking zombie at this point, completely vulnerable to whatever Diddy had planned. And trust me, the plans were far from innocent. This is where things start to spiral. The trainer is led into a dimly lit room with red lights. Yes, we're talking full-on creepy vibes. And inside, he sees a room full of A-list celebrities engaging in what can only be described as, well, some seriously freaky group activities. And honey, these weren't just some random people. These were big names, people you wouldn't expect to see involved in something like this. It's like the kind of scene you'd expect from a movie, except this is real life, and it's so much worse. Now, if that wasn't bad enough, Diddy himself gets involved in the most disturbing way possible. According to the lawsuit, Diddy forced himself onto the trainer and, things happened that I'm not even sure I can fully explain on YouTube without getting demonetized, but let's just say it was non-consensual and gross. And then, he forced the trainer to perform similar acts on another celebrity in the room. Let's just call him Celebrity A, and it gets worse. After all of this, the trainer ends up blacking out. Yup, completely loses consciousness, only to wake up outside his apartment with no shirt and no phone. Like, what? At this point, the trainer was left not only traumatized, but also completely humiliated. He suffered emotional and psychological trauma that left him unable to continue his work. And, let's be real, who can blame him after being treated like a literal party favor at one of Hollywood's wildest secret events? Now let's zoom out a bit. This isn't even the first lawsuit against Diddy in recent months. We're now up to a total of 10 lawsuits, with accusations ranging from sexual misconduct to emotional abuse, all of them painting a picture of a man who's seriously out of control. Remember, this is the same Diddy who's been caught up in shady business deals, rumors of jealousy, and power games. And let's not forget his rocky relationship with Cassie, which had its own drama with allegations of control and abuse. Seriously, when will it end? Let me take you back for a second. Cassie, who was involved with Diddy for years, was always a target of his insecurities. The man was reportedly insanely jealous, so much so that he even hired Cassie's trainer, Alex Fine, with some very creepy intentions. The rumor mill suggests that Diddy hired Alex not just to train Cassie, but because he wanted something more, shall we say, biblical? And that's where things get dark. It's said that Diddy hoped Cassie would soften Alex up so that Diddy could get to know him, if you catch my drift. But Alex wasn't having it and quickly got out of there, leaving Diddy's plan in the dust. Now fast forward to this new case, and it seems like Diddy hasn't learned a thing. He's still throwing these wild exclusive parties, but now it's all catching up with him. Each lawsuit that pops up seems to uncover more of the disturbing reality behind the scenes. But here's the real question. How many more stories like this are out there? Because with every new detail, it becomes clearer that Diddy's world isn't just about fame and fortune. There's a darker, more twisted side to it. And honestly, I don't know how he's going to walk away from this one. The public is watching, and the stories are piling up. These lawsuits aren't going away, and Diddy's reputation is on the line like never before. At the end of the day, we have to ask ourselves, what else has been hidden away behind NDAs and private parties? The truth always comes out, and it seems like Diddy's carefully curated public persona is starting to crumble. And trust me, we're here for it, ready to spill every drop of this tea. So, what do you think? Is Diddy finally facing the consequences of his actions, or is this just the tip of the iceberg? Let me know in the comments below, because this story is far from over. And if more details come out, you best believe I'll be back to give you all the updates. And that's a wrap on today's wild story. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on those notifications so you never miss another video from me. Because with drama like this, you don't want to be the last to know. See you in the next one. Bye.